Chiefs beating the Steelers on Sunday. Our Neil Jones standing by live in his living room for Chiefs chat. I wish they let me do the show from my living room. That would make things easy. Neil, Chiefs fans very, very happy this morning, as they should be, because, man, they looked great out there.
Joe, you know the drill. When the Chiefs win, it is much easier to get up on Monday morning and go back to work because your world is good, right? And your world is especially good. You're a Missouri Tiger fan. They're undefeated. The Chiefs are undefeated in a way that nobody could have predicted. They go on the road and beat the team that's favored to win the AFC West, the Los Angeles Chargers, and then they go up to Pittsburgh, a place that they had not won since 1986, and they not only win, but they dominate the game with their offense. The storyline yesterday, no question, is Patrick Mahomes. And I don't mean just the storyline here in Kansas City. I'm talking about the storyline in the entire NFL. Mahomes threw 6 more touchdowns yesterday. That gives him 10 TD passes in just 2 games. He is the first man in the history of the NFL, which goes back to like 1600, I think, that has thrown 10 TDs in the first 2 games of the season. Not the first rookie, not the first draft pick, none of that stuff. I'm talking about the first guy ever to do it. And he has been impressive, not only the way he's throwing the football, we knew he had a good arm, the way he is reading the defense, he is avoiding mistakes, he's making smart decisions, and he's accurate with his throws. And, of course, he's got a lot of great guys to throw it to. He threw for a bunch of yards yesterday, and the Chiefs won the game, and they needed every point because the defense wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's true, and he looked beyond solid, so it was great to see hopefully some promising things for the future of our Chiefs here this season as well. Besides Mahomes, though, who else caught your eye? Who else was jumping out from the screen?
2 other big storylines, Joe. The good one first, and that is Sammy Watkins. We have heard about him since the moment they drafted or traded for him, got him as a free agent in the offseason. They go out and get him. We have heard how explosive he was. He didn't do anything in the preseason. He only had one really significant catch week 1 against the Chargers. But yesterday, he touched the ball 7 times. And with those 7 plays that we're looking at right now, he had 131 yards. He was a big part of this offense because it did not allow them to gang up on Tyreek Hill or on the running game or other things. They had to account for Sammy Watkins. They handed it to him. They threw it to him. They found the way to get him the football in Andy Reid's offense, and he exploded. A big afternoon. And this is going to be a big deal moving forward because now you cannot just focus on Tyreek Hill, number 10, who's one of the fastest guys in all of football, an explosive player, but you also have to account for him on the other side. And, oh, by the way, Chris Conley, number 17, is also a great wide receiver. But, Joe, the dark cloud hanging all over all this is the play of the defense, because as great as the offense was yesterday, the Pittsburgh Steelers actually had more yards throwing the football and more total yards. The Chiefs won this game yesterday because the offense was great. They're not going to be able to do that week in and week out. They've got to find a way to fix that defense a little bit.
That's true. If the offense didn't show up, it could have been an entirely different ball game. So good point, Neil. Hey, everyone at home, first of all, full disclosure, don't hate me for asking this. However, it needs to be addressed because I was thinking it during the entire game yesterday. Are the Chiefs going to be able to keep this up, or is this just going to be a repeat of last season when we have this 5-game winning streak, we're hot, we're feeling good, and then all of a sudden we lose the next 6 of the 7 games? Let's hope it doesn't happen, but do you think it could?
You're not the only person asking that. Josh Collins, our photographer, the first thing he said when he came through the door this morning was, how long before the league catches up to this offense? And it's a real good question. Can they avoid that malaise that they had last year? And the question is, are they going to be able to play better defense? If they don't play better defense than they've shown the first 2 weeks, they are vulnerable to having a losing streak like they had last year.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens, Neil. Thank you so much. We know you're going to be here at Arrowhead Sunday as we have our first home game. We're all pumped up for that. So we'll talk with you next week as well about the 49ers. Ought to be a fun week ahead. Thank you, Neil.